What's up, guys? Green Hoodie Boy here, and today I'm going to be talking about the things that I like. Sometimes, people, they like things and they don't. It's normal. Don't worry about it, okay? So, I'm just here to say one thing. My name is Green Hoodie Boy. It is no longer Milky245. The reason why my name is now Green Hoodie Boy is because I always wear a green hoodie. So that means I'm now a Green Hoodie Boy. Also, I'm very sorry for being gone for so long. So much has happened in the span of a year and a half, and I just want to say I am incredibly sorry. But without further ado, here are my top three things that I like. And the last opinion is gonna shock you. Alright, let's go. Opinion one. I love school. I know this sounds really crazy, but I mostly spend my time inside playing games, and school really does help me take a break from my computer and my phone. And it makes me use other forms of entertainment like books or talking to people. It also makes me use my brain, which, if you don't know, I don't really use, seeing as I haven't uploaded in a year and a half. So, I know a lot of you guys don't really like school because you can't sit still and can't learn about stuff when you have a shitty teacher. And I do not blame you for that. And I'm very sorry that you have to go through that, but in my personal opinion, I love school. I just cannot get enough of it. As much as I really do think some of my periods are very boring, I do love school and it keeps me, outside and it keeps me active and it keeps me from not becoming very stupid. Alright, and that's just my first opinion. Of course, the last opinion, which you're gonna have to stick to until the end of the video, is gonna shock you. Opinion 2, games. Obviously, stated in the last opinion, I love games. I mean, come on, who doesn't? It's an addiction. It's huge. I just can't stop playing games. I have over 1,000 hours on Gary's mod. There's not like a lot of other things that I have put thousands of hours into other than video games and sleeping. I know this point is a lot shorter than opinion one, but I just know that more people can relate to me other than liking school. Because I know a lot of people do really despise school. And I know a lot of people love school because it takes them away from their home, which is not the best of situations. And I'm very sorry, but I hope you do get better. But other than like games, I just kind of sleep all day. I sleep, wake up, go to school, go back from school, and I just play games or I sleep. And that's pretty much it. I don't really go outside. I kind of just eat food, just play games, talk to my friends sometimes. But other than that, there's not much else I can really do about this. Of course, some of my favorite games are, well, my favorite game is Minecraft. The video you're seeing in the background right now is Minecraft Parkour, which I just recorded right before I'm reading off of my script. But other than that, I also love Gary's Mod. Gary's Mod was the first ever game that I bought on Steam, and I've put over 1,000 hours into it. And honestly, that's impressive. That's like a couple months at most. I'm pretty sure. Like I was, for some reason, I don't know why, I was proud when I got to 1,000 hours. That's 4 digits. I wish I had 4 digits of money, but I'm poor and broke, and I've got no money. So I've got no money. So, as any teenager without money, and the only good thing they're actually really good at is talking. I like to talk at home when no one's staring at me. I'm a very introverted person at school. I don't have a lot of friends. Last year I was a seventh grader. Now I'm in eighth grade. I'm 13 years old now. And a lot of my friends were eighth graders and they went to high school, so there's not really much else I can do about that now, but just know, Big Mac, if you're hearing this, I love you, and you're the one of the best friends I've ever had. Alright, that's all for opinion two. That's it. I love games. It's an addiction. There's not much else to it. Opinion 3. You're probably not going to believe this, but I love space. I love it. I want to be an astronaut when I grow up. And I know you're thinking, Green Hoodie Boy, that's a pussy ass dream right there. Are you serious? Be like an oil worker or something. You like use your hands, you little pussy ass bitch. But no, I want to be an astronaut. I don't know what type of astronaut I want to be, like mechanical engineer or biologist. It doesn't matter. As long as I get to go to space and zero gravity, I'm good. It's all good. It's perfect. Honestly, I love space. I can't get enough of it. There's so many mysteries and conspiracy theories surrounding space. It could be infinite. It could be finite. No one knows. It's impossible to tell unless we go past the visible barrier of space. And as time goes on, if we're not completely shot into oblivion with several thermonuclear weapons, then a lot of stuff is probably going to be revealed to us if space is really infinite. But other than that, there's not much else you can do. We can't really go that fast. I mean, it took like what 40 years for the Voyager 1 to get into interstellar space. I mean, that's a lot. That's a lot of time. God, my mom wasn't even born 40 years ago. Neither was my dad. Pretty sure it was launched in 1977, I think. I'm pretty sure my dad wasn't even conceived yet. That's insane. My dad was born in 1985, and you know, just it was insane. 1977, 1970s, and it's still kicking. It's still working. We're still receiving signals of it. They're very weak, but that's awesome. It's amazing. It's honestly insane that we've sent something so far out that and we're still receiving tiny signals from it. It's honestly insane. Also, mom was born in 1987 and I'm 13. I was born in 2009. Do the math. It'll shock you. And I'm not just doing this so I can extend the time of the video. I swear I'm not. But honestly, that's all that. I'm not done with the opinion though. There's still some stuff on the script left, guys. Come on. You can't just expect for me to not try and drag this video out more than it needs to be. So here's a really interesting thing. Huge objects like the Hercules Corona Borealis Great Wall. If I'm remembering from memory, I didn't put down how big it was in the script for some reason because I'm stupid. But from memory, I'm pretty sure it's like 10 billion light years long, which is absolutely massive. It's huge. It's the ginormous galaxy cluster, biggest object in the known universe. I mean, come on, that's amazing. It's incredible. You can't just think about something that's so incredibly huge. Like there's either two things it could be. You could be like, wow, that's so cool, or you could be like, woo! There's nothing. There's no other opinion. There's no middle. There's no nothing like that. But that's just the biggest known object in the universe. And if I were to talk about more space, I couldn't fit it into this 15-minute video that I'm talking about. Just it's so space, it's so dark and empty, but there's so many galaxies and stars and black holes. I mean, Ton 618 is the biggest black hole in the known universe. Look at this thing. It's freaking huge. Honestly, this entire video, um, school, video games, space. That's honestly how you would really sum it up in that short-ish amount of time. But what really happened is, while I was gone, is absolutely insane. I mean, Salmonella uploaded another video. I watched it when I was on the bus going to school. When I learned about it, I watched it. It was absolutely incredible. But while I was gone, Russia decided to invade the rest of Ukraine, and that's not going very well for them right now. I don't want it to get political, but it's what's in the script. And North Korea shot missiles over Japan and South Korea. What? You can't do that. Of course you can. But what happens if the nuclear bomb just fails like halfway over Japan and it just blows up Tokyo? What would happen then? Nuclear detonation. I mean, obviously. What do you think would happen? I mean, come on. But still, it's terrifying. It's really, really scary. But, you know, just know humanity always comes out on top. I mean, we lived through the Ice Age, we lived through World War II, uh, the Six Day War. I don't really know. Just major events, okay? Major events, people have lived through them. Just think about any major event, and we've gone through it. I mean, come on. I mean, there's a ginormous sunspot, huge sunspot pointed right towards Earth. It could, I don't know, kill all of us, and completely destroy the ozone layer, shut down all the electronics, give us cancer. But that's besides the point. But just know, humanity is always on top, baby. Ain't no one got anything on us, baby.